The covenant of love. The first milestone in the history of Schoenstatt is the sealing of the covenant of love with our Blessed Mother of God, under the title of Mother Thrice Admirable of Schoenstatt on the 18th of October 1914. This covenant, which became the foundation of the whole Schoenstatt spirituality, was sealed in a place, the St. Michael's Chapel, which later becomes the original shrine, from which many daughter shrines, home shrines, and heart shrines all over the world take their originality. The covenant was also sealed by a people, a small group of students, but has given birth now to many branches of multitude of people all over the world, just as through many insignificant places, figures, and events, God has shaped history. Schoenstatt had a seemingly insignificant beginning, but has now become like a big tree where the birds of the air make their nests and find shelter. Through the covenant of love, Schoenstatt has become a way that leads heavenwards. Our God is love, so says the scripture in 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. And just as love seeks relationship and communion, God calls us to enter into a relationship with Him. Through our knowledge of God in the scripture, His relationship with human goes with covenant. In other words, He is a covenanter. He has a covenanter relationship with human beings. He called Abraham and entered into covenant with him. He called and chose the people of Israel and entered into covenant with them. In the prophet Jeremiah, he promised of a new covenant in Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. And that new covenant was fulfilled in Jesus Christ, who gave his life as an everlasting covenant. And we all enter into this new covenant through baptism. And it is then that we can become Christians. Just as baptism is and makes us Christians, so baptism and covenant of love makes us Schoenstatt children. We regard this consecration as the original and specific renewal of our baptismal covenants. Throughout the history of salvation, both in the Old and the New Testament, the place where the covenants are sealed are revered as holy places. In the same way, we have the shrine as not only a place of the covenant, but also as the most important place in the spirituality of Schoenstatt. The covenant of old was also made by a specific people with an outlined specific way of life, as can be found in the Holy Writ. In the same way, the Schoenstatt covenant of love is done by a people with a unique spirituality within the church. This covenant of love is 100 years in existence. On the 18th of October 2014, we celebrate its centenary anniversary. Everything about the covenant of love moves towards the realization of the original plan of God for humanity. The plan of salvation, the plan of redemption, the plan of enjoying beatific vision with Him.